He's in. They're at the post. And they are racing at the P-Patch. Good beginning for Current, who's the first to show up from the outside courageously. And as they head over the opening turn, from between horses emerges Princess Nina. So down on the inside in the opening turn, it's Current showing the way, getting out just a touch. Jock full of left-hand reins there, being held in now as Malibu Time comes up to the outside, and those two match strides about a length and a half in front of Princess Nina. Then a margin of 2 back to Mine Own Star courageously is second last, and as they turn up the backside, class dropping at Attorney Tim. We'll have to run by them all. Just outside 5 furlongs to go. Almost single file up the backside, covered by about 8 lengths, and they're chasing Malibu Time. Malibu Time with 4.5 to go opens up a 4-length lead from Current, who's to the outside of Princess Nina. Then 2.5 to Courageously, who races a joint next to last with Mine Own Star, and Attorney Tim is last, but angles off those to start his bit. Into the far turn, Malibu Time still up top, 2.5. Princess Nina for Dana Hancock racing in second as they're midpoint through the turn. Up on the extreme outside, Courageously starts to pick him off here. Courageously in the orange cap is on the move, is third, about 4.5 lengths off the lead with a quarter to go. Here comes Princess Nina to tackle Malibu Time, who's been unopposed. Courageously is going to take the overland route. Mine Own Star's waiting for a seam at the fence, top of the stretch. Malibu Time is still there. Here's Christian Torres with Mine Own Star with a rail run, and Courageously over the top and switching off to her. Current is coming at him and coming on. It's Courageously trying to hold the late charge of Current. Here comes Current after Courageously to the wire. A photo finish. I think Courageously did hang on over the late charging Current. They are racing back on track, was slow into stride, but Vacation was rapid out of the starting gate, and Vacation straight to the front. Crickle will track her from second. Down along the inside, Sarah's Dream came away racing third. Edith Strudas is fourth, about 5 off the pace. 2 to Silver Magic to his fifth, and 7 or 8 back to slow starting back on track is last of the 6. They blitz into the turn, looking at the tail end of Vacation, and Vacation up top, showing the way by just better than a length. Crickle is second. In behind them, here's Sarah's Dream waiting to pounce. Now moving a closer third, Edith Strudas up to the outside as they race around the turn with a quarter to go. There goes Crickle. Crickle up to the outside, puts away Vacation, the pace hitter from the backfield. Here comes Edith Strudas, who's quick into stride now. Edith Strudas with those powerful leaps up to the outside of Crickle, angling down towards the inside. Sarah's Dream, they're outside the 16th pole, and Edith Strudas is rambling home here. Edith Strudas for Fausto Gutierrez going to draw away to break the maiden by almost 2. Crickle was second. Sarah's Dream was third, and then back on track after that slow start, and must have been 25 lengths out of it into the far turn, ran on to be fourth. And they are off and running. He's more than ready, had an alert beginning, also quick into stride. Gucci Boy up to the outside as they head up the backside. From between horses, he's more than ready. Not on the inside is Night Chant. Then 2 lengths for the back to Inexorable and Forever Cool at the back of the pack. 3 across the course past the half-mile pole, and as they head to the far turn run, with the lead from the rail, Night Chant. Blues Admiral right there as well, up to the outside, Gucci Boy. 4 lengths for the back, he's more than ready, is next. Splitting horses, Inexorable. Magical Thinking just had to touch the brakes, and that puts him in the last and trailing position as Forever Cool just went by him. The quarter, 23 seconds flat. Gucci Boy with the lead, but here comes Inexorable on the class drop for Sippy, coming at the pace setter as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Gucci Boy will whip them in, but as they lean into the lane, here comes Inexorable. And Chris Amy on the attack to the outside, and from the backfield, Forever Cool for Dallas has found his best stride, 1/16 to go. Gucci Boy shaking up on a tenuous lead, brushes with it, Inexorable. These two shoulder to shoulder, they continue to bump to the wire. Gucci Boy wins by a neck. Inexorable was second. Then it was Forever Cool and Night Chant. Unofficial running time 1:11 flat. And they are racing. And the even money favorite Mulligan was last away. First away is Lark's Mischief, will be pressed early by Quick Hammer. Those two go on with it about a length in the front of Stud Love and on the run down the backstretch. And then up to the outside, it's Mulligan now. So into the far turn run, it's Lark's Mischief showing the way. Quick Hammer is second. From between horses, it's Zambezi third. Up to the extreme outside, it's Mulligan, and now Stud Lovin' is last of the quintet. Compact field here, covered by about 4 lengths, and they're chasing Lark's Mischief, who's in front. Here's Mulligan. The son of violence comes to tackle as Zambezi is within striking range from third. Quick Hammer's back into fourth, and at the back of the pack as they reach the top of the stretch, it's Stud Lovin'. Lark's Mischief will turn him on down. Mulligan, the favorite, is under a heavy drive as Lark's Mischief, the longest shot on the board, is holding Mulligan at bay. Now off cover, here comes Zambezi, 1/16 to go, and there's a upset in the making. Lark's Mischief is in front, and Lark's Mischief was 15-1. Lark's Mischief all the way to win. Zambezi was second, then Stud Lovin' rallied from last up the inside. Mulligan. And they are off. Red Frost was slow into stride. Quick into stride was McVicker. Yuletide Gallop on debut as flashing speed as they head up the backside. So from the inside, McVicker, Yuletide Gallop from between horses in a jam. The gray is out there as well as they head in the far turn run. Still 4-5. Back to Coach Jimmy D, who is in fourth. Liam's Journey alongside. Towards the inside, Dark Room is trapped and sequestered along the fence, and at the back of the pack, Red Frost. Midpoint through the turn, the quarter, wow, they drilled it 21-4. And in a jam, well in hand, showing the way, but here comes Yuletide Gallop, who gallops up to the outside, and these two saddle up stride for stride to the top of the home stretch. And Yuletide Gallop takes charge up to the outside, but now In a Jam is finding more and hits another gear with a furlong to go. In a Jam opening up, stymie the bid of Yuletide Gallop. Here's Corn Miner at 1,000,000 to 1, rolling down the stand side. And from between horses, Dark Room. And Dark Room was trapped early, but got clear and rolls late to win and wins by a neck. In a Jam and Coin Miner was in a photo for the Miners, and finishing fourth was Coach Jimmy D in 104-1. They are at the post. And they are racing to a level beginning. Forever Home was quick into stride from the inside. Hold on to your tiara, and between them, You So Money Baby. You So Money Baby. Up top with Hold On To Your Tiara. Up on the extreme outside, Maybe Lucky and Wild. Forever Home, Duplicitous. These five right across the course in front of High Speed. Then it's Judy's Way, and at the back of the pack, LA Star with the blinkers off is void of any early speed. The quarter was 23 seconds flat. So a real log jam up front. There are 4 across the course. Duplicitous, Forever Home, Maybe Lucky and Wild to the inside, Hold On To Your Tiara. Now, High Speed. Edgar Morales has guided her off cover. She's out in the clear and charging in, and from the backfield, LA Star starts to catch the eye as they race towards the top of the home stretch. And here they come as they lean into the lane at the P-Patch. It's Duplicitous up to tackle Forever Home. These two square off with a furlong to go. Hold On To Your Tiara. She's loose and charging, as is LA Star, 1/16 to go. Duplicitous has gained the upper hand, and Duplicitous is drawing away as the Hartman Barn starts to heat up. This is his second on the card at 7-2 to kick off the pick 4. Duplicitous and Arietta Home a winner. Forever Home was next, and it was LA Star. Hold On To Your Tiara, Judy's Way in 112 flat. And they are racing. Good start for Sponge Bath, who was quick into stride. There goes Suga Steve. And from between horses on the run down the backstretch, Do Your Job. Something happened right after the start with Tango Yankee. He checked out to way at the tail of the field. So up the backside they go, outside a half mile to go. And it is Suga Steve, the long shot, comes to confront Sponge Bath. And the Catman's charge to the outside of that one. They are first and second, a half a length in front of Do Your Job now from third. Kitty Hawk ranges up to the outside from fourth, still 5. Back to St. Augustine Red, who starts to quicken now. Up the inside, it's Thunderball as they race around the turn, still 4 or 5. Back to Sharpen Your Faith, and a long way last is Tango Yankee. 1/4 to go, and up top, as they reach the top of the home stretch, it's Sponge Bath. Suga Steve still there fighting on as they lean into the lane. And Sponge Bath trying to put away a pesky Suga Steve. Do Your Job is loose and charging up the inside. Augustine Red. Kitty Hawks wanders back into 5th. 1/16 to go. Sponge Bath has gained the upper hand. A good looking son of Golden Sense here. What a performance on debut. A 8-1 going away winner. Sponge Bath gets it done. The best turned out horse in the paddock wins by about 2.5. A blanket photo finish for second involving Sanglestein Red, Do Your Job, and Thunderball. They're at the post. And they are racing. Pensacola streaks out to the front. Holy moly. Abraham will try to go with him, and from between horses as they head out of the chute and straighten up to the main course, there goes straight and level. So on to the main track and up to the outside. Holy moly, Abraham. Pensacola right to his inside, splitting horses with a daring move. There goes Dissolved. Norbert is up in part of the pace as well. Then a length and a half further back, all in a lot. The first time gelding right alongside as they head up the backside with Gilded Kraken. Then 2 lengths further back to Guadalajara, and at the back of the pack, Great Barrier. The quarter, 22 seconds flat. And in the far turn run, holy moly, Abraham unseated the rider. Holy moly, Abraham unseated the rider, and the jockey is up on his feet. So rounding the turn and spurting away with the lead, Pensacola. Pensacola with a quarter to go is 2.5 to the good. From between horses, straight and level up the inside. Showdown King, top of the home stretch. Pensacola is the one to come and get. And here's straight and level in rivalry. In rivalry, leveling off to the outside of straight and level as Pensacola is under a heavy ride. These three with a 16th to go. Pensacola shaken up. Straight and level pushing rivalry out as they race down towards the line. A 3-horse photo finish that goes to Pensacola. Pensacola hangs on by about a half a length. Then I think straight and level just out-knotted rivalry. And then we trailed back about 8 lengths to Showdown King, who was fourth in 1:23 and 3. Tied back on, all set once again. They are racing. Mahamo had a quick beginning, and also from the high draw, Johnny's Fireball flashing speed, and Tapaj will make it 3 across the course as they race by us for the first time. Stolen Base is just towards the inside of Mr. Big News there, 4th and 5th, as they race over to the opening turn. Down on the inside, came away racing in the 6th position. It is Call Me Midnight. He's flanked up to the outside by a hard-held Bob, making the stateside debut. Then it's Alejandro, who is second last early in Policy Option. We'll have to do it from the back to make it 2 in a row. The quarter, wow, slow, 25 and 2. So as they turn up the backside, Martin Garcia is backing the pace up into the field as Johnny's Fireball, under stout restraint, shows the way by a length to Paj. Will defer besides those slow fractions from second. Mahamo keen to go on to the inside. Mr. Big News up to the outside on the move. And then a couple lengths further back as they have a half mile to go. From between horses, it is to Bob. Stolen Base races towards that one's inside, and from the backfield starting to heat up is Policy Option, and Alejandro now trails. Half mile controlled tempo, 50 and 2. Johnny's Fireball, the son of Toneless, has led from the outset. In midpoint through the turn, his lead is still a length. From the outside, Mr. Big News now moves a closer second. Mahamo, now with some daylight towards the inside, has a quarter to get to the pace setter, Johnny's Fireball. And Johnny's Fireball up top showing the way, but here comes Mahamo, who switched out for clear racing. They have a furlong to go. And Johnny's Fireball under heavy handling as Mahamo is full board to try to come and get him with 1/16 to go. Johnny's Fireball still finding up top. Mahamo could not get to him. Johnny's Fireball well handled by Martin Garcia. He won it in the first quarter. It was all over. He goes gate to wire, won by a length, and stopped the timer in 1:43 and 3.